All right, now, guys, let's review Iron Man 3. And I consider this also a holiday film. I watch this every holiday season. It's based around the holidays. So, yes, I consider this a holiday film. And we get to Iron Man 3. And now, look, this is my least favorite in the trilogy. I don't hate this movie at all whatsoever. It's really not a lot of, there's not really no MCU project I hate, but it's the lesser in the series for me. I still think the first one is my favorite one. But this is actually not a bad film. Of course, like I said, Robert Downey Jr. That's the plus. He's still great as Tony Stark. I did we get to see a more vulnerable Tony Stark. And this one, he got PTSD from the big battle in New York in an Avengers event when fighting the T'Chari and Loki. And I like that it made him had to deal with that. And also, he doesn't really use armor. I mean, he uses of course, he uses Iron Man. He got to use his armor in the movie, but throughout the film, he's kind of vulnerable. He's like stranded in this town, and actually, a kid had to assist him in this film. So definitely the plus in that. And he know Tony Stark. Tony Stark fashion. He gets too creative and finds parts in stores, and he can make weapons out of it. So that's pretty freaking cool of Tony Stark. But yeah, some of the action is still fun. I have like two favorite scenes in this movie where the Air Force One scene was pretty cool, and the end scene with all his armors come there to assist him at the very end of the third act. Now, my only complaint about this is Guy Pearce. I didn't really care for Ardris Killian. I only got nothing against Guy Pearce, but he just wasn't that interested in a villain. He is like a nerdy guy turned villain. They show up, him first being Tony Stark. He is nerdy scientist guy, and then Tony Stark stood him up, and I guess the years of mastermind and doing evil schemes in the behind the scenes, using a fake Mandarin, which our first introduction to Trevor Slatter, played by Ben Kingsley. I still think Ben Kingsley. He was good in this. He was good in Shang Chi, but I think his best performance as Trevor is in Wonder Man, which I really enjoyed him in that. But yeah, Guy Pearce is. I don't think he's the greatest villain, but other than that, it's a fun movie. We get to see Pepper do some action parts in the movie, and the henchman in the film was kind of interesting. Kind of reminded me of like something like oh my god, Universal Soldier, where the Van Damme film where the soldiers come back to life from the dead. They were using like experiments, so it's kind of remind me of that. He has these weird abilities and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, it's still a fun Iron Man film, guys. I still really enjoy this movie. It still felt like an Iron Man movie, even without a lot of the armor. He's regular OG armor he uses in this, but still a lot of fun, guys. I enjoyed still a lot of stuff in the movie. But yeah, it's not that bad of a film. I just think it's lesser of the trilogy. So what I would give this, I'll give it a B minus. It's not that bad.